comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Everything you have. Bring the heat. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Good anti-air. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. They trade hits. And now, getting tense. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Rips the slasher out. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Goes for the jump in. Knockdown and rolling soba. Player two will need to play it conservative until their burnout activates. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Low heavy. Player one it's a good KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready yourself. Bring the heat. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Gets a chance with that jump in. He's reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Squeezes the gauge. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh, burnout triggered! Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Player one didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Orbital hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Connects with medium pace. Quick breather. Huddle. Leaning on the over, experiencing burnout. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Are we gonna see a comeback? Low heavy. Quick medium poke. Kick out of nowhere. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Good parry there, and it's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Down. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws him. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start to convert the opening impact into a punish counter. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jumps. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Knockout and jumps in. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Sakuhado. Oboro hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
Akuma wins.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Beginning operation.
Bring the heat. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Come on.
Overdrive. Low heavy. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find opening. They've been pushed into the wall, and the stun's there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some love tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Jumps in. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Jumps up. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Big opportunity coming. Risky up-close scrap still going. Jumps. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The low. Both fighters planning something? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both sides jackknife maximum cuts clean through it. Player 2. Yo, critical art now? Player 2 is in a very good spot now. There's a burnout. Who's gonna take it? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump low heavy. Who's going to steal this whip? The low kick hits. Adds a bit of jumps. Drops that off. Pumps the brakes on the impact. There's a burnout. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with all they change sides. Nothing stops this train. Oh man, this is a scary connects with the throw. What now?
Hey, hey!
Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a statement with that fireball. Full drive onto excellent block. Media kick. The brain on this fighter to fish for the counter in that situation. But no one could have called that. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Beginning operation.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Strike!
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Still slugging it out here. No good up high. Knockdown. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Taking stock. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Denies the low heavy. Burnout is triggered. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Going in? This is a critical. Baits out the attack and gets the punish. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. What'll happen here? Let's brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. From low heavy to dashes up. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. What now? Player 2 is mounting a... Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Okay, here we go. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? What a finish! Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed.